where ancient ruins perch on cliffs, gnawed by the seven seas. The myths and legends hide beneath cold quilt of centuries. The granite walls are lone and bare. The mist swirls gray and thick. Crumbling turrets blindly stare upon the mountain peaks. The legend flies on wind-borne wings to where bright swords doth ring, and death infuses arrows sting, flown from drawn bowstring. The day will come, I do believe, when shadows come to life. A voice will urge me, make thy way to time of pride and strife. To fearless battle calls the bell, rewarded be your feats, with truthful ballad that will tell the world of all thy deeds.
I woke up and could not remember anything.
And so begins one of the greatest games that I have ever played. Evil Islands, Curse of the Lost Soul. Your name is Zach. You start off not knowing anything. Apparently you have some sort of amnesia. But already you have a quest. You cannot survive in a strange and dangerous world alone. You must find a human settlement. If the ruins are anything to go by, there should be people living here, or at least they used to. To find them, first of all leave the ruins and explore the area thoroughly.
Yes. The chosen one! The chosen one!
Yes, people do live here, although they run away as soon as they see a stranger come out of the ruins. You could not catch them, but at least you now can guess where a human settlement may be. But do not rely on a good road in this wilderness. Mayhap you must go alongside the river.
The chosen one is come!
Or even ford it. Of course, how he would know that that's the case, I don't know. Anyway, one of the cool things about this game is the fact that you can pause it and issue commands, giving you the option to play it at your own pace or in real time. And I will be doing both because there's some encounters I just cannot do in real time. Anyway, you'll see up there at the top that I have been picking up quests and items.
Let that be a permanent lesson for you.
I got a healing spell. It's bound to number 1 on my keyboard, so it makes it easy to use. Now, these are ranged guys, so I want to close the gap as soon as possible, so I'll take less damage than I need to. But these melee guys, I don't have to run. Running takes mana, as does casting spells, so I only want to run if I have to. Or if I don't anticipate myself getting any kind of danger.
Come on, sniveling worm!
Anyway, so there are critical hits and there are backstabs in this game. I think we're about to see a backstab now. I should also note that this is recorded after the game is recorded. Yeah, there we go. Backstabs and critical hits are not the same thing, and they can both happen at the same time.
A clean hit!
But yes, I recorded myself playing the game, and then this is just like a commentary.
Yes!
During this initial phase of the game, it's just
Well.
getting your bearings, exploring the place, getting familiar with the controls. I've already played this game before, so I already know the controls, but, you know.
Prepare to die.
That was menacing. There was a spot up there that I didn't get, and I want to get everything that I can. Well, at least most everything. Whatever's convenient.
Here I am.
Because monsters do not respawn in this game. And the loot drops are not random. Which means the experience you can get is limited. And the items you can get is limited. And the money you can get is limited-ish. Whenever we pickpocket an ogre in the future, you're going to see me redo it, and you're going to see the amount of money I get is different. So that is a bit random within bounds, but for the most part, what you can get out of this world is limited. So I'm just gathering up resources, mainly, not really even money, just resources.
I love magic. I concur.
And we see our first wolf.
Yes.
And there was a wolf facing away from us. It could have seen us, or detected us, really. And we could have crawled, or we could have crouched and approached it silently that way, but we just walked up to it and we got lucky. Anyway, pausing the game before you issue commands is a habit of mine, because it allows me to make sure I don't click where an enemy just was just a second ago before he hopped away or walked away, and then I just tell my character to go through. The village is located east of the ford, but use caution. Mayhap there are dangerous creatures in the vicinity of the human settlement. So yeah, how we know this, I don't know. It's like we're psychic, and we're amnesiac as well. Anyway. Well, there's something.
Yes.
But we have an encounter to deal with.
Every little bit helps.
See, critical, not backstab, yeah, backstab. Now here I'm crawling. And I'm auto-saving, so I can... Just a quick save, so I can do a quick load. Just a quick keyboard press. 93 money from pickpocketing. Just a quick keyboard press that loads the last, well, the only quick save. Because one quick save overwrites the other, which allows it to be a really fast and easy restore point. Really handy feature in the game. We'll be using it a lot.
Excellent.
Because, well, you kind of need to in this game.
It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
Very slowly now.
You say louder than whispering, even though you're right behind somebody. Now pay attention, we got 123 money from that.
Yes. I love magic. Well, well.
But I'm about to do something stupid, or rather, I'm about to not do something which is stupid to not do in this game. And I just mentioned it. Guess what it is?
This is boring.
I did not quick save.
Take this.
Okay, right there. I got a headshot and it took my head clear off. Okay, so it was 123 money we got from the ogre last time. Let's see what we get this time. 57. So yeah, the money you get from pickpocketing could be different, but, you know.
Just one.
Anyway, so the head, 2 arms, body, and 2 legs hit points you see in the top left are important. Your character's hit points, that long green bar right above the blue bar, is not the summation of the hit points of your body parts. If your head goes all the way down or your body goes all the way down, it's as if your hit points total went all the way down. Even though your head has less hit points than your body total, and your body has less hit points than your body total. However, if your arm goes all the way down and your leg goes all the way down, you don't die just because of that, but you do take some full body damage. That's an option to change between aggressive and defensive.
On my way.
And again, I did not quick save. If your arms are down, the further they go down, the longer it takes to perform an action like you just saw. Ouch. This time I'll learn my lesson.
Excellent. Done. You were begging for that. I I love magic.
Being able to pause and issue a heal command before you can take another hit is pretty cool. Like I said, pausing, it's something I do a lot. It's really, really necessary. Okay, so this time I should Yep, there I did. Not autosave, quick save. Autosaves are different. That's where the game autosaves upon certain events. But this time I got lucky and I took one of them out with one fell swoop, one hit. Okay, my head's pretty far down.
You were begging for that. So,
if your arm goes all the way down and your leg goes all the way down,
where is my loot?
It can't heal. If it goes all the way totally blank, it cannot heal. You have to leave the area in order for it to regain its hit points.
On my way.
So you never want that to happen. Unless, of course, it's the enemy, in which case you do want it to happen to them. Alright, let's sneak on past this ogre. Luckily it's nighttime, so their vision is more limited. But we have another ogre we can steal from. Let's see how much money we get from him.
Slowly now.
145. Not bad, I suppose. Then again, at this point of the game, you don't really have anything to base it on. Now, there are two goblins up here, and if you're able to one-hit kill one of them, the other one standing right beside him will not notice. Unfortunately, that didn't happen here, but whenever it happens, I find it
long rest now.
Kind of humorous. Okay, we made it. As you can see, everything's completed, and there is some sort of sparkly thing circling us and flying away. That's okay. Alright, so we're auto walking. Okay, let's go with it. Oh look, that man with the axe is glowy. And so is the man without the axe. They're glowy.
Oh dear. Looks like the whole village is here.
Right. Everyone here? Quiet now. The elder is going to speak.
My people, today is a great day for our village. We all remember the legend about the Chosen One who should appear at the sacred ruins. And now, behold, here he is, in the flesh.
Actually, I did see some ruins when I came back to my senses. Does that mean I am really a Chosen One?
The best food, the best home, respect and honor. That is what we will provide for the Chosen. He will want for nothing.
Sounds good to me.
The Chosen is our savior and protector. Behold this brave countenance. This man can deal with any danger.
Oh, so I shall face dangers. Maybe I should refuse the honor before it is too late.
But of course, if he is mayhap an impostor. Good. What punishment would be appropriate for such sacrilege?
Oh, we would deal with him right away. Just throw him in that fire. Yes, we would.
But we all can see the strange clothes the Chosen is wearing. His brave countenance, and most wondrously, his knife, made of real metal.
Right. Now everything is clear. Either I shall be the Chosen One whom everyone loves, or an impostor who defiled some ruins or other. Well, the choice is easy then.
Yes, I am the Chosen, though you may call me Zack. And I do have a metal knife. I shall protect you from danger. Only I would like to know what that danger is exactly.
We knew it. This is our protector. He wishes to immediately plunge into the fray. Lend me your ear, Chosen. Our village has been continually raided by goblins. And those same foul goblins set up a sentry post nearby, lest we decide to retaliate. If any of our warriors leave the village, the goblin watchman sees the weapons and armor and straightway raises the alarm. But you, Chosen, with your unusual dagger and simple modest clothes, could kill that sentry before he realizes what is afoot. We shall wait here and pray for your safe return. But we shall not worry because the Chosen cannot fail. Go, kill the goblin, and return as soon as you can.
Okay.
I understand that you are the elder of this village?
Yes, I am Elder Airfar. The people of this village entrusted me to govern them. Sometimes they call me Silvertongue, but I do not mind. I take this as a sign of respect.
Is that so? The master of this land allows people to choose who should rule them? I wonder how your king feels about that.
Alas, Chosen, we have no master and no king. No one has use for such a desolate land as Gapath. The village exists alone, and we know not how to reach other lands. So one could say I am indeed the leader here, and must make all decisions. It is a task both difficult and demanding, but I bear my cross for the sake of my people. The good captain here is always here to aid me. And I can proudly say that we have good order here. No worse than any king could establish.
But what about the other villages? Do they manage on their own too?
There are no other villages. Ours is the only one in Gapath. A very long time ago, a forgotten people lived here. But now only ruins and abandoned roads are left, with goblins and orcs all around us.
I see. Well, that is quite a surprise. I must think about it.
Merciful heavens! What is this place? What has happened to me? I know I was not born here, but where then? I feel I was supposed to do something, but what? I must find out. But who could help me?
Okay, so Amnesiac Zack assumes a monarchy. Interesting.
I am the captain. I am the boss of all soldiers. My name's Goat, but they also call me the Skull Crusher. If there is any trouble, you just whistle and I will deal with it. That will be no problem at all.
What sort of trouble?
You see, we have some people. They think they are very clever, but never mind that. The main thing is, you just go and deal with that sentry goblin. The little scum sends signals to his gang all the time. If our shepherd takes the pigs out to the field, they're all around them in seconds. But when the men and I try and go after them, they disappear without a trace.
Magic.
So it is a very good thing to have you with us, Chosen. You are our only hope now.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are my only hope. There is a pig here that we can kick.
Get out of here!
Except we don't actually kick it. Babur the Tight Fist. Let's meet that craftsman.
So you are the Chosen, and you came to meet me? Well, all right. Suppose my name is Babur. Anything else?
Are you always so polite?
You do not like me, you are free to go any time.
And go we shall.
Listen, Chosen. Will you take me with you when you go to give the goblins another thrashing? Or anyone else, for that matter. I do not care.
Who are you exactly?
I used to be under Gort's command. We were even friends once. But I fell into a bed of mushrooms and gave him a good piece of my mind, you see. So we do not speak no more, and I am not too, busy right now. But show me an axe. I show you a warrior, you see.
So what is your name?
My name's Kador, but better call me Rowdy, like they all do. So think about it, you see. When it's time to fight, I am your man.
Unfortunately, we cannot take him with us at this time. This first quest we must do alone. A goblin sentry watches the village constantly and reports all movements to his tribe. This means that the people cannot take their cattle to pasture or send a force against the goblins. If the sentry sees a soldier, he immediately runs away, so the only one who may get close enough to kill him is one who does not resemble a soldier. When the sentry is dead, return to the village. The foothills is not a good location to walk alone, especially not if only lightly armed. The goblin sentry is watching the road to foothills. His post is very close to the village. Quick save, so I can load from this point should something go awry.
Yes.
Here's the goblin sentry.
I must kill him, then return to the village.
Now let the goblins wait for the signals.
Well, that was easy. And there's a little sparkly thing circling around. I only got like 1 money out of it, though, but I completed a quest, so that's good. By the way, doing that whole turning around thing whenever I talked to the Elder earlier, that was because if I don't do that, sometimes it gets me wrong, and it causes me to face the wrong direction. It's weird, so you'll see me do that.
I shall be happy to tell the Chosen about the people who live in the village. You already know me. I'm Elder Erfar. I have an assistant, a captain by the name of Gort, a very worthy man. He can be a bit rough, but he always carries out my orders to the letter.
And if I give him an order? I am the Chosen, am I not?
Of course you are. But Gort, well, he's not very intelligent. He may simply misunderstand you. It is perhaps better if you tell me what you want done, and I will then pass on your wishes to the captain.
And who helps you with magic?
Oh, that is a sad story, Chosen. A witch named Estera used to live here in the village. She was an evil, suspicious, and quarrelsome old woman. But she left to settle outside the village, and now no one may approach her except for her granddaughter, Ari, and her apprentice. Those poor girls. When I dwell upon their sufferings at the hand of that evil harpy, it makes me cry. The only person who is worse than Estera is Craftsman Barba, the Tight-Fist, a greedy and traitorous man. He offended the free hunters, thereby bringing the goblin raids upon us.
No, wait a minute. What hunters were that? And how can Barbur be responsible for the goblin raid?
Free hunters live in the woods, not far from the village. Usually the goblins strike them first. Recently, some of these hunters stole some trinkets from the craftsman's workshop. Nothing serious, just a prank. But our Tight-Fist made much ado about nothing and went to the hunters to demand his trinkets back. The chieftain was so upset he did not see the enemy coming, and the goblins raided our village. Thus has our village been on the brink of ruin, and all because of the craftsman's greed.
I see. Is that all you want to mention?
Practically all. Of course, our simple villagers would also be happy to provide assistance to the Chosen, but I do not think their help would be of much value to you.
So basically, you want to be the one who controls all the information, all the flow of information. That's suspicious.
Why are you so moody, Gort?
Well, I wanted to give Barbara a nice thrashing, but the Elder would not let me. Says now is not the right time. Looks just right to me. The craftsman's too arrogant, charges so much, no one can afford it. And that story with the free hunters, I do not even want to talk about it. Made such a fuss about nothing. But never mind. The Elder and me will make him pay for everything yet.
Well, that is not my business. Just tell me this. Several times I saw... I do not even know how to describe it. Something like a little dragon, but very small. Like a fly, really. It would fly to me, buzz around, and fly away. What is that?
Oh, I do not have much time for those flies. Smash, and that is that. Now a fly, now a flake.
Yes, you are very intelligent. Perhaps the Elder was right in wanting me to talk to him in order to talk to you.
Oh no, isn't that the Chosen? I suppose you're about to ask for something for nothing, are you not? Well, I will tell you this much. Whoever you are, you will get nothing free from me, so there.
Now listen to me. I need your services, not your bad temper. No one will pay good money for that. The Elder told me that...
I do not care what Chief Silvertongue told you. I never liked him anyway, and now I will not listen to him at all. Let him get my stuff back from them first.
What stuff? Back from whom? Could you be more explicit?
Seems clear enough to me. Them are them free hunters. That is what we are supposed to call them now. The Elder says they are our friends, but they have robbed me. My apprentice saw them and tried to stop them, so they gave him such a thrashing the poor wee laddie could not work for 2 days. In a word, they took away a lot, but most importantly my favourite tools. So before I get my stolen tools back, I cannot make anything.
Okay, well that's something we can do, I think.
I can see that you are a bit thrifty. If they had stolen your last penny, I could understand your anger. But you do not look like a poor man to me.
Well, last penny or not, I still cannot be happy when they steal from me, can I?
True.
And secondly, I thought I already explained it. It is not about money. The point is they stole my bodkin and my chisel.
Is that all? And I thought it was serious. Oh dear, this is a really big loss. A knife and a scraper.
Ah, yes, I can see what an expert you are in craft. They were iron tools. You simply cannot replace them, see? And now that fat chiefess uses my bodkin to mend her shoes, and the chieftain has my chisel. Me, myself, I would never get into their camp. The direct route to the foothills is guarded by the brigands, and if you try to go the other way, through the ford-up river, the toads would spit poison all over you.
Well, I'm not afraid of toads. All right, Babur. Maybe you have not seen the last of your iron toys yet.
Maybe not indeed. Let's talk about the goblin.
I am in your debt, Chosen, and I thank you on behalf of the other villagers, too. Now we can take our remaining animals to pasture without fear of goblins. And if the heavens show some mercy, we can at least keep a small herd. I certainly hope so.
I do not understand, Erfar. There is no danger of goblins now, but you talk as if you were about to lose your last pig.
It is not only goblins, but also wolves who attack our herd every night. But perhaps, Chosen, you could deal with the wolves too?
Do you expect me to run after miserable wolves? That is a job for a shepherd dog, not for me.
These wolves are far from miserable, Chosen. The pack who steals our pigs is no ordinary pack. And its leader, the white wolf, is more cunning than any dog. How many times has he eluded our hunters? Only you, Chosen, can outwit that beast. Your intelligence and cunning will give the white wolf no chance at all.
All right. But would not that little dragon scare the white wolf off before time? I saw a little glittering dragon several times here in Gipath. And every time he came just when something was about to happen.
I do not know of this dragon, Chosen. Perhaps you can see more than we mere mortals.
Or you just think I'm crazy. Which could still be true. Let's take Rowdy on.
Ah, Chosen, what a dull life we lead. Not even a decent fight. No one to fight with here in this village.
All right, Rowdy, I have got something right up your street. You will like it.
Now you are talking. I will wait at the gates.
Okay. So, we can kick the pig.
Get out of here.
Which is not really kicking the pig.